Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to take a look at the uranium, do our daily technical analysis on uranium, give you my financial opinion here, and let's jump right in. So here is uranium. This is the futures price. I'll have to go on the weekly. We are getting a little bit of a bounce back on the futures price. It's up to $50.45. Looking good. We can see that little pop higher there. Looking at the Sprott Uranium Physical Trust, that was also higher. It gapped up a little bit of momentum to the downside, but still looks good. Will we get another pullback here? Tough to say. Again, I don't like doing the short-term stuff. I like looking at the big long-term picture, and we hit our head. We had some resistance here. We had some resistance there, had a resistance there, and we had resistance here. I think if we break out of this white line at 1830 or whatever, if we have to break through it, close above it, I think we're going to see a big run. And that's where my focus is on. So would I be looking at, potential buying down in this general vicinity? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. URNM, another one that's bouncing around down here. We could bounce back a little bit in the short term. We'll see. I think this is a good setup to move higher with. We've got a big bullish engulfing candlestick there and two small days down days next to it. And when I mean down, momentum down. It was up, it gapped up and was sold off a little bit throughout the day. But the momentum isn't strong. There's nothing there killing it to the downside at least. So I'm looking for buyers to step in here. That's what I want to see. I want to see buyers step in and show me some strength and power. That's what I'm looking for. I haven't seen it. I want to see it. CCJ, another one, just a small down day. Doesn't look bad. Bannerman, bullish piercing, that usually resolves itself higher. So that's looking like a very good setup. This looks like it's bottomed and we're starting to come back up. Goviax, GVXXF. This is a bearish engulfing here. We could head a little bit lower. It's a small down day, so we'll see what happens. We've got this pattern that's developing, and we'll see which way this breaks. It could break lower. So we'll see. I'm going to hold my judgment and see which way this thing goes. Global Atomic moving sideways for the most part. Forces getting a little bit of a sell-off today. Pure Point Uranium, large up day right at that support resistance area that we're battling. Deep Yellow, another one that looks not too bad. We've got this long consolidation period. We broke out and ran a little bit. We're coming and doing a retest. Guys, these are big patterns that are going to result in big moves. The accumulation here is quite massive on the right-hand side. This looks really good for a move higher. Paladin, another one that's been moving sideways here in this pattern. We just have to complete the pattern. It's just moving back and forth within it, ping-ponging. Got some ping-ponging. Sky Harbor. I'm waiting for it to sky as well as everyone else. Big picture view, we're between this resistance area and this support area. That's where we're kind of bouncing back and forth. Alaska. Let's zoom in. A little bit of selling pressure today. We'll see if this support area holds. Next Gen Energy moving sideways. Doesn't look bad. Base load moving sideways for the most part. Again, I'll just put on log here because that's when I drew it. This is squeezing on up. We'll probably come to the tip and break to the upside eventually. I do think we have a little bit more time in some of these companies, but again, I think the potential and the values here. Pulling back in Fission 3.0. Fission OG looks good. Nice big bullish engulfing, then just sideways movement. Kazatomprom Prom getting a little bit of a boost today. Looking, it's a little better. Doesn't look too bad. Peninsula moving sideways. Again, the charts are all, nothing's really impacting these charts at the moment. Just moving sideways for Boss Energy. Consolidated Uranium moving sideways. Nice good bounce off this support. Lotus Resources, good little update today. UROY. And I'm just kind of going through these guys. when they're in between these support resistance lines, we haven't really, they can kind of meander back and forth. Encore Energy, right at that support level, we'll see if we can break higher here. We've got a nice, good bullish engulfing and a broken downtrend. I'm hoping we can get the buyers to step in here and kick it in the butt to get it in gear. You got what I need. Exactly. And no, I'm not very good at singing. Big, large down selling pressure. We're holding on support. And we got a bullish engulfing with 2 small down days. Usually that will work its way higher eventually. URG is almost the same as UUUU. They trade very similarly. Same with UEC. Very similar patterns, all roughly the same. Nice big up days, small down days. I think it'll work its way higher eventually. Same with LEU. Still looking really good. Small down day, nothing really big. Still looks really good. We've got Lightbridge moving sideways. We just got to break this downtrend line. We've got ISO Energy moving sideways. We got to break through that resistance area. We've got Appy Energy. I like it down here a lot. I like it a lot. DNN, just moving sideways. Not much to really say there. Blue Sky Uranium, it's bouncing around. Forum Energy Metals. Hopefully we can break back above that resistance line. That's what we need to do. We need to break back above it. A little bit of selling pressure today. Anfield moving sideways for the most part. Laramide, a little bit of a down day. This big up day. This is a bullish engulfing right here. Engulfing these guys before it. That usually resolves itself higher. Looking good. Western Uranium, Vanadium, right at that resistance line, it gapped up and then got sold back off with momentum heading lower. We've got UEXCF just moving sideways right at that resistance support line. Mega Uranium doing the same thing as UEX. Standard getting a little bit more selling pressure. This could break down if we continue to get selling pressure. Valor Metals just moving sideways, bullish engulfing there. Hopefully we can get some upward buying pressure soon. Elevate coming right back on support. There we go. That one looks, hopefully the support holds. And then 92E. 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 Just moving sideways in 92E. So overall, I mean, uranium, I see a mixed bag. A mixed bag across the sector. Some are kind of looking kind of weakish, getting sold off to the downside. Others, they're putting in bullish engulfings. They got the small down days. They look bullish. So it's a mixed bag in uranium right now. Which way is this going to go? It's tough to say. I'd like to see the buyers step in and show us that they're there. Right now, it's kind of just meandering sideways. If you were to look at all of these companies and aggregate it to, you know, is it a buy, sell? And honestly, like, I would stick to my my plan of buying off support levels and just accumulating over time. Eventually, the buyers will step in here. Obviously, we have an energy crisis. Natural gas is going ballistic, says Goose. And it's going to eventually work its way over to uranium. It's just a matter of time. So what you're doing is you're positioning for that move. That's it. That's all we're doing. If you guys like the content, give me a thumb up. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the website, the Platinum membership, if you guys want to. Got a training course coming up. That'll be Thursday, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'll put that on the website. Just decided that I'll do it just now. It'll be technical trading. And it's just going to be a high-level overview of kind of what fractals are, how you can use it, and it's nothing precise. And I'll also go a little bit over Elliott waves, just the general high-level rule of thumb. Again, I'm not an Elliott wave expert, but it's good to know how markets move and to be cognizant of the patterns. But that's what I've got for today. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. This is Finding Value.